Okay, so now we're up to the stage where you can now choose how you're going to have your sales page and promote the product. The fact you're given a sales page to sell the product anyway, I would highly recommend you choose this option here of external homepage, where you will edit the homepage and information you've got, upload it to your server, and then connect up the button from there. The other option is that you can have it hosted on the site as a package homepage, which will be here, and in order to do that you need to edit the templates, which by coming down to this section here, package order templates, we click the drop down box, we go to new package specific skin, and we put in a title of what we're going to have here, and we choose a template. So let's say we're going to have template number 7, and we'll put a title in here. So just for the purpose, I've called this my skin. So we save, and then we want to go ahead and edit the home page. So we click on home page, and as you can see here, it's now pulled up the template that we can edit, which has our information, which we can now then go ahead and start pasting our sales page information into here, and this will then be hosted by Fantasos and not on our own hosting account. One thing to remember here is that when you're pasting your HTML, if you're going to link to images of products, so for example I showed you at the beginning, if I pull up that sales page, if you're going to link to images, so like for example this will be an image that you'll be calling on your home page you want to display, maybe the guarantee or the order button and the packet box, etc. You need to make sure that when you're doing the HTML code you use what's called a relative link. So if you've got an image you've uploaded that you're going to be calling, you want to have the full URL path to your image. So in the HTML section code, which is here, you'll make sure you're calling that image. So I'm going to put in here mydomain.com/images/ 4PLR month, so I know I'd make sure it's in the right folder, and then I'd put order button or whatever. So I'm making sure that I'm using what's called a full path to my image, so that Fantasos can make sure when it loads up the page internally, it's going to get the images from your server and use those. If you just had, which you perhaps do on some designs, if you just had, say, images, if I just delete this, if you just had images folder 4PLR month order button, so it's not a full URL link, then Fantasos will look for this but not be able to find it, and then you're going to have little cross buttons and images not showing, which doesn't look pleasant on your site. So make sure you use full URLs if you're creating an internal home page. For that basis, I'm going to go back. My recommendation is that you actually use an external page, especially as you're given a page in the first place. It just makes life a lot easier. So what I'm going to go to now is I'm just going to put in a link to my home page. So let's imagine that your domain was http www.mydomain.com and then 4PLR per month, for example. I don't know, whatever you've decided to set it up at. You might even have a full domain name you've chosen, or you might just have your regular domain name and then have the PLR sales page on its own link. So that would then go to the home page of this product that we'll set up in just a moment. When we're happy with link to our external home page, we just hit save, and then we're ready to start setting up the page to actually sell the product.